They say there's a heaven for dead movie stars, a place where they can go when they die. Deep down I know it just isn't true, but I want to believe the lie. Errol Flynn just sacked a castle for the good of all. Tyrone still has the power to read minds. Monty Cliff still rides wild horses in the country, and James Dean's finally found a cause in time. They say there's a heaven for dead movie stars, a place where they can go when they die. Deep down I know it just isn't true, but I want to believe the lie. Audrey Hepburn still finds the world as loverly as can be. There's pirate ships and strangers on a train. Tim Hole grows peaches in a little Texas town, and Rita Hayworth's beauty still reigns. They say there's a heaven for dead movie stars, a place where they can go when they die. Deep down I know it just isn't true, but I want to believe the lie. Janet Leigh can finally take a shower in peace. McQueen rides choppers as fast as he can. Sabu still feuds with a genie in a bottle, and David Niven's floating on the sand. They say there's a heaven for dead movie stars, a place where they can go when they die. Deep down I know it just isn't true, but I want to believe the lie. Lately I've lived my life in my dreams, now it's all that's left it seems. Rays of sun that fall from the sky seem to me a hollow lie. It's a shame how we departed, 'cause I know we were just getting started, but I'm afraid it's too far gone to save. Windows closed and I lay down. I feel best when I'm not around. Try to get an hour's sleep, then I climb a mountain steep. It's a shame how we departed, 'cause I know we were just getting started, but I'm afraid we'll take our love to the grave. Sceneries all turn to grey, can't imagine a sunny day. Some people seem a mockery, if I could even see. It's a shame how we departed, 'cause I know we were just getting started, but I'm afraid now it's too far gone to save. Some days I forget that I knew you, some days I forget you knew me too. Some days all the memories come shining through, some days I forget that I miss you. Yeah, sometimes all I think about is me, and sometimes I'm sure that's quite plain to see. Some days all I think about is who I was. Sometimes all I think about is you. Some days you're a face I just can't quite see. Some days you're a stranger unto me. And some days I remember I knew you well. Some days I'm reintroduced to you. Some days I forget that I knew you. Some days I forget that you knew me too. Some days all the memories come shining through. Some days I forget that I miss you, yeah. Sometimes all I think about is me, and sometimes I'm sure that's quite plain to see. Some days all I think about is who I was. Sometimes all I think about is you. There's a place I wanna see. It's a place where I can be free. They say there's a place where a man can finally be free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They say it's green and lush. They say it's soft to touch. They say the trees are tall and all the problems small. Such love everywhere for all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They say the skies are blue. They say the world is new. The fields are full of time, and you have all the time to pick the flowers from the sky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They say that you can fly. They say you never die. They say it's spring and fall. Some say it ain't there at all. But I know there's a place where a man can finally be free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a place where I want to be. It's a place where I can be free. I'm going to a place where a man can finally be free. Yeah, 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 yeah. No plowboy, tinker, tailors, any fun to be. Aunts and cousins by the baker's dozen drag their men to sea or highway robbery. I wanna be a bandit, can't you understand? Sailing the sea is life for me, it's life for me. I wanna be a sailor, sailing out to sea. No plowboy, tinker, tailors, any fun to be. Aunts and cousins by the baker's dozen drag their men to sea or highway robbery. I wanna be a bandit, can't you understand? Sailing the sea is life for me, it's a life for me. Sailing out to sea. No plowboy, tinker, tailors, any fun to be. My aunts and my cousins by the baker's dozen drag a man to sea in the highway robbery. I wanna be a bandit, can't you understand? Chasing the sea is life for me. Chasing the sea is life for me, is life for me. Idle dreams aren't enough for me. Idle dreams aren't enough for me. I wake up still dreaming these dreams I spent all night scheming, it seems. Somehow I know it ain't right to toss and turn there every night. Sometimes it's hard not knowing just which way the wind is blowing, but my dreams come true, and it's all thanks to you. Sometimes I ponder aimlessly, I know you say that I'm too blind to see the sacrifice you choose every day to make. I hope you know that that's just a mistake. I know my mind can ponder and such, I just hope it doesn't wander much too much, 'cause my dreams come true, and it's all thanks to you. Idle dreams aren't enough for me. 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 So let's go forward in the night, follow the highway lit by starlight. Receive the words I say so humble now. Believe from this pledge I won't tumble now. We'll chase both dreams we thought we might have lost, no matter the hard times that claim the cost, and our dreams will be true, those of me and of you. Idle dreams aren't enough for me. 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 I open up my book of cartoons and I see a picture of me. Sometimes I feel like my heart isn't there. no more than an outline to see. And just like a paper's torn up into pieces and thrown into a trash can, I feel like there's just nothing to me at all. I feel like a grain of sand. Rules I made up for no reason at all, conjured from the wave of my hand. Poses I strike from the movies I like, waste my time becoming a man. Sometimes I think if I just got a wish from a genie in a bottle, I'd find all that I'd wish for is to just live my life without being trapped in my mind. I wish I was different sometimes. 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 I wake up in a cold sweat, screaming for breath, but my cries don't make a sound. The peace of mind I can't find, for all I try is just to spend a day on the ground. All day and night, my head spinning round, I'll probably die in midair. All that I want is to be free from me, but I guess the world just isn't fair. I wish I was different sometimes. 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 Happy as any man could be. Then I looked up with such pride at the Mexican sky. Went to a casino one night, soon I was feeling alright. Went all in on a week, had my money turned to sand. LFS said, "You're dead, son, better pay up or you must run." I couldn't pay, so I ran out. The hombres started to shout. Gila muscle gave me upright, sank kicked up into my eyes, turned into useful disguise. My girl back in Tijuana, at that time started to want her. My oh my, she must be worried, I better get back in a hurry. After that I crossed the mountains, a revolution just like fountains. I look behind me and I smile, no guns or stragglers inside. Other side of the Sierras, I walked in the Primavera. A beautiful woman with brown eyes, picking peaches on the roadside. I wish so much I'd been loyal, those brown eyes, they were my foil. Woke up next morning so happy, feeling like saltwater taffy. But brown eyed babe, she took my money, at that time wasn't too funny. If I ever see her again, don't know if I'd be mad or glad. Hitchhiked in Mexico City, I wish I could say it was pretty. Car broke down right on the outskirts, left her in slacks and a ripped shirt. Bandits came by with a 6-gun, having no money can be fun. Punched one and jumped into the river, cold water gave me a shiver. Dropped myself out in the bright sun, I knew right then that I had one. Found myself down in Chiapas, finally safe at last. Went into a shack on the roadside. outside, I didn't know what was inside. Inside I saw El Jefe pointing a gun at my face. He shot me and I rolled outside. That was the moment I died, staring up with such pride at the Mexican sky. I've seen the magic tricks of city dwellers and hicks, and I'll tell you they don't really compare to the way my baby gets when I try to do my best, and somehow I get in her hair. I know black widows bite, but somehow every night I'm wandering back into the lair. Somehow I know, say it ain't so, you know it just ain't fair. Well, my mind's in pretzels, thinking something dreadful about what trick she's gonna play next. In the land of incantations cast to ruin reputations fast, my baby's the queen of the hex. I don't know what all those old writers smoke to come up with the sexistic joke that she's of the fairer sex. But when she goes out sauntering, I follow wandering, each time perplexed. Oh, I'm getting out. Oh, today. Oh, just let me get away. Abandoned concoctions don't seem like an option if I'm trying to keep myself involved. We got train wrecks every day that never seem to vanish away, and I don't know if they can be resolved. Maybe I'm telling guys she's pretty cause I'm looking for self-pity, or some trumped up excuse to feel absolved. If I just walked out, in my mind there's no doubt, problem solved. Oh, I'm getting out. Oh, away. Oh, maybe I'll just wait one more day. Well, my mind's in pretzels, thinking something dreadful about what trick she's gonna play next. In the land of incantations cast to ruin reputations fast, my baby's the queen of the hex. I don't know what all those old writers smoke to come up with a sadistic joke that she's of the fairer sex. But when she goes sauntering, I follow